with a little bit more forensics, so stick with me. Alright, as you can see from the video in the bottom left, John gets up after being told that he's free to leave. Sergeant Bird walks back to the cars, says to one of the officers, "Keep an eye on him and ID." Momentarily after that, Sergeant Bird then exits the parking lot according to his report and drives south onto Clyde Morris. Sergeant Bird put in his report that he slowed down and about 30 to 40 yards from him, according to the report, stated that he could not see him. On the very next line, Sergeant Bird stated that he conducted a U-turn and then stopped the subject. But if you look at this map, the distance that it took him to make a U-turn. Now this roadway is set up with 5 total lanes, 2 travel lanes, 1 turn lane. Sergeant Bird, however, decided to drive a quarter mile down the road where he makes a U-turn and then comes back for the subject. One thing that you gotta notice in Sergeant Bird's video is he doesn't have his seatbelt on. He's not using turn signals. They are ready to jump out on this guy. So I've enlarged this video here so that you can see the dashboard. You can see the red light illuminated for not wearing a seatbelt. He doesn't use turn signals, driving with one hand. I don't know if he's using the radio or texting, communicating with the other officers that he's got a violation, an alleged violation. This is Officer Starling, who writes the ticket for Sergeant Bird. He questions Sergeant Bird in the body language and demeanor, tells me he knows this is not right.
Right at the PD. Okay. Just not at a 90-degree angle or what it was?
No, there was cars coming. I had to hit the brakes.
Oh, okay.
And there was other cars behind me.
Okay.
Now I want you to pay close attention to this here. What he told Officer Starling that there was people behind him, yet he makes a U-turn without using any turn signals. And if you look in the corner of the steering wheel on the left-hand side by where the spotlight is, he passes only 2 vehicles, which is this one right here, which is a Votran bus, and then another one right there. These are the only 2 vehicles that he passes on this road. And you're going to see that here in a screen grab that I show you. So you can see ahead on this screen grab right here that the Votran bus is on the right-hand side and the other vehicle is on the left. That's all that we see in front. That matches the video and matches exactly what my thoughts are. There were no other vehicles. So my question to the viewers is, do you think that Sergeant Bird falsified documents, lied under oath in order to get this man's ID, detain him, ID him, cite him, and get him convicted of a pedestrian violation in court? Now, after posting this video here, someone shared this to a community forum for Port Orange. This person here asked the question, how is this officer still working there? And they went on to state about how when they were minor, they got an order against this officer for harassment. They claimed that he used to come up to our bathroom and kitchen window and try and look inside our house. Now, as requested from many of you, I put Sergeant Jeremy Bird's full body camera of the U-turn, the stop, in the end of this video here. If you want to watch it, feel free, go ahead. Now, one unique thing about this video here is we got an inside view of what they talk about. Normally they mute the microphones, but in this instance, they didn't when they were chatting between each other.
Now you're detained for jaywalking, running across Clyde Morris like that.
How else am I going to cross?
That's what crosswalks are for.
There isn't a crosswalk within 150 feet. I know you cross at a
Well, now you're
90-degree
detained.
angle when there's no crosswalks within 150 feet.
You're detained,
You're illegally detaining me.
and now you have to identify yourself.
No, I don't. I want a supervisor.
I am the
I
supervisor.
want your supervisor. I didn't do anything wrong. I committed no crimes. I am not giving you my ID.
Jaywalking is a traffic infraction. Jaywalking is a traffic infraction
I didn't jaywalk.
for which you are lawfully detained.
I didn't jaywalk.
Actually,
You're unlawfully detaining me. I did not jaywalk.
I actually saw you
There is-
myself.
No,
so.
yes, I understand that.
I saw you from- I saw you
You
from the
are
parking lot
allowed
over
to
here.
cross the street if there is not an intersection within 150 feet. You're allowed to
Not
cross
with
the
traffic
street
coming.
at a 90-degree angle. There was no traffic
There's a
coming.
lot of
You were the
traffic.
closest traffic, and you were far enough away from me to make it safely. You guys just want to ID me illegally, so go ahead. If that's really what you want to do, take my wallet. Because Terry v. Ohio says you're not allowed to dig into my pockets without a reason. So if you really want to have a lawsuit filed against you, go ahead. I will sue you.
All right, so
I got him.
if you don't identify yourself,
Go ahead, take my wallet. It's right
will
there.
be- you
Take
will
my
be
wallet
under
out of
arrest.
my pocket.
Okay.
I'm telling you, go ahead, take
Take
my
his-
wallet out of
take
my
his wallet.
pocket. That's illegal. You're breaking my rights right now. You're violating my rights. That's a violation. You're not allowed to go in my pockets and take my wallet without reasonable suspicion.
You just told us to.
No, I
just said that.
You're threatening me with arrest. That's done under duress. You are threatening me with arrest.
That's correct, I am.
Okay. No, you're not treating me with respect because you had no right to pull me over. You got no reason to be messing with me. You just heard somebody called and probably didn't call and said that somebody looked over your wall over there, and now y'all feel violated and you want to come punish somebody. So that's why we're here right now going through this. No, yeah, and you would have never said a damn word.
Go ahead and take the cuffs off. We'll cite him for jaywalking and he can move on.
And I want all your name and badge numbers.
That's fine.
You have no legal right to detain me right now. I will be talking to my lawyer Monday morning.
Okay.
You think I don't do this shit all the time? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
You cannot write me a ticket for jaywalking if I'm over 150 feet away from a crosswalk. You know that. You're only doing this to force my ID. That's the only reason you're doing this, because you're a punk. You want to know my name, so you're going to get it one way or the other, no matter how you have to do it, because you're a fucking tyrant.
I didn't make you run across the road.
You're a tyrant. You know what the laws are. You know I didn't break no laws.
I didn't make you run across the road.
You know I didn't break no laws.
Cite.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't no psych. I'm perfectly, totally sane, dude.
Citation.
I'll see all of you in court for it too, because I ain't do nothing wrong.
That's fine.
I am legally allowed to cross the street if I'm more than 150 feet from an intersection and I cross at a 90-degree angle. That is the law. You have no right.
Not with cars
coming. The only reason that you are doing this is so you can force me to give you my name. That's why people don't like you. You're the reason good cops get injured.
Just go ahead and issue it.
Where did he cross at?
Right at the PV.
Okay. Just not at a 90-degree angle, or what was?
No, there was cars coming. I had to hit the brakes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And there was other cars behind me.
Okay.
For impeding traffic or jaywalking?
Jaywalking.
I know there's two different.
Medical call, 5,000 South Atlantic Avenue. Oh no, there's nothing in the call for me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It says every pedestrian crossing a roadway at any point other than a marked crosswalk or within an unmarked crosswalk at any intersection shall yield right of way to all vehicles upon roadway.
What did he say when he went to PD?
He wouldn't tell us. You said something about filing a complaint, so I offered to help him with that.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would see it, but didn't Andres?
A citizen called him.
Oh, I thought he was the fault. I thought
No,
he saw it.
no.
Oh, okay. What's the section?
316.130.
Pedestrian failed to obey pedestrian crossings. Pedestrian failed to yield to traffic.
Yeah. Subsection 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Changed the 45-minute block.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
John Niemeyer. I've never seen him.
Charlie 15, can you copy extra juvenile complaint? Orange and Isabel. Charlie 25, can you copy extra complaint? 740 Commonwealth Boulevard, RP's at Bushman Park. Charlie 55, can you copy X noise complaint?
Copy, Justin.
6241, let me know. Unit that tried to cut through for a traffic stop.
Sorry about that, 4 Delta 13, check up.
Go ahead.
Bonifer in Maryland, something.
Show me on which side on Sunrise and Atlantic.
Alpha 11,
15 Alpha 11.
clear back on detail.
Do an FI card as well as the site. He's doing the site, but can you do the FI card?
So exactly what am I being detained for?
I already told you.
You want to tell me again?
Jaywalking.
Yeah, jaywalking. I was well over 150 feet from the closest intersection, wasn't I?
You have to yield right away to vehicles on the road.
Right away. There were no cars on the road. You were the closest car and you were 300 yards away from me, so don't even try that shit.
Okay.
You know damn well this ain't gonna fly. You just wanted to force me to tell you my name. I refused to ID myself down the street, and now you want to force me to tell you my name. Guess what? It don't matter. I'm gonna be out here tomorrow. I'm gonna be out here the day after. I'm gonna be out here the day after. I'm gonna be out here every fucking day.
Okay. I don't got a problem
I'm
with
gonna
that.
show you tyrants what's up. I didn't do a damn thing wrong, and you know it.
That's not true.
You know full well I didn't do nothing wrong. I was well over 150 feet from the intersection. I crossed at a 90-degree angle and there was no traffic coming. You're a liar.
Says you, but that's not true.
Well, yeah, who's gonna believe me over a fucking blue line thug-ass gang member like you?
Bridgeport to Delaware.
You don't give a damn about the citizens. You're nothing but a money generator. All you do is generate funds for the city and state. You're a revenue generator. That's all you'll ever be. And you're a pussy.
Okay, you good with him? Yeah.
All right, here you go, sir. All right, 6450.
I don't need anything from you.
I explained something to you. You got 30 days to either pay
I
it
don't
or
need
contest it in
anything
court.
from you. I'm protesting it. I don't need shit from you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you.